What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are gonna do something really fun. I'm gonna watch... I'm gonna do something. But today we are gonna watch the announcement of the 6th anniversary of DBD. So we are gonna watch it together with good friends of mine, Nasty.
Hello.
Tiny.
Hi.
And Kliz.
Hello.
I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe.
I just wanted to go bang trailer.
Yeah, trailer and then play it.
Do it.
Do you think it's gonna happen like that?
No, probably not.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh. Oh.
It is.
Oh, nice.
Oh no. It's the 6-year anniversary.
It's a recap, yes.
Yeah.
Is that Jeff?
No, that's the
The
observer.
Tom guy.
Oh, that's that guy.
Oh, Leon!
Oh, my heart.
Leon on my heart.
My husband.
Woo!
Claimed it.
Number dick.
Oh my god, what if they actually are saying, oh, we actually added Bikini Clown
Can you imagine?
That's what we've been waiting for.
to the whole announcement?
My new meme.
That would be nice.
Thank you for sharing 6 years of horror with us. Nice.
You're welcome.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Yeah, give us the next year. Let's go.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, bye.
Oh, that's why it was a 6. I thought it was just a fun background thingy.
Where's Evie?
All right. What I was
Aye.
trying to say before I got rudely interrupted is that
That
Funko Pops are
fireplace.
coming. This is super exciting for us. We've been waiting on a long
Funko
time to
Pops?
be able
No
to
way.
announce this. So right
you
now
guys
I'm going to
into
give you a
Funko
sneak
Pops?
peek
Not
at the
really,
4
but
characters
I think I'll buy a Meg.
coming to Funko Pops.
I'd buy a Leon.
The Doctor,
Oh, look
the
at that.
Huntress,
Oh, nice.
and Claudette Morel.
Oh,
If you're like me, you're thrilled and you can't wait to get your hands on those.
Yeah.
I can tell you, you'll be able to get those.
They're gonna be
before the
sold out right away.
Before the end of the year. I hope we
Okay.
can order it from
Now
where
that
I'm
I've shared
from.
that and that I've
yes.
had a moment to calm down, let
Be
me
worldwide,
officially
wow.
welcome you to the Dead by Daylight 6th anniversary celebration.
Yay!
We've got an amazing show for you today.
We're VIPs.
We have the whole
Yep.
team ready to share some of the exciting
Look at
stuff
the
coming.
gen.
We've got a few surprises in
It's
store.
really
Awesome
cute.
set.
And
We're
the
gonna have a
totem
good
on the
time.
left, so cute.
Now, last year,
And
our
the palettes.
5th anniversary
Yeah.
was all
I want
about
to see someone pop
looking
their head
back
up like the
at
peeping.
the 5 years before. It was a trip down memory lane, and I had a good time for one. Since then, we've hit 50 million players in Dead by Daylight. That's crazy.
Wow.
We announced a board game that was funded in under 1 day on Kickstarter. That was an amazing job by
We
our
have a
friends at
board
Level
game. I
99.
need that. We need to play it
We've
together
also
with the pack.
consistently
There's a
stayed
board
within the
game?
20 top
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
board game,
Subway
yeah.
Kickstarter.
all of that, and with our next chapter,
Game night at Stevie.
we're going to now be
Yep.
at 59 characters in Dead by Daylight. But
59.
today, it's not about looking back. Today is about looking
Looking
at the
future. Oh shit, here we
We
go.
couldn't be happier to have 50
You
million
guys
of
script.
you out there playing the game with us. And while there's still a ton of stuff to do, we want to focus on the things that are going to make their way into the game next year. In the
Ooh.
past, we've used these anniversaries to
I love
share
his
our dreams
tie, by the
and to
way.
share
Can I
our
have his
ambitions.
tie?
And we dreamed
You should
big.
better get one.
It's our job
Yeah,
to do
look
so.
at it. It's so cool.
Once in a while, these dreams ended up being
It's a
bigger than
DVD
what we were
tie.
able to deliver. And we don't want to do that
Is
today.
Dwight based on him? Because he
Their
looks like
goal is to
Dwight.
talk about
I don't think so.
what is actually going to happen.
I
within
don't
the
think
next
so. I
year
think it was
and to
confirmed
give
it
you
wasn't.
Precise timelines.
He's put
of
glasses
when
on
you
him
can
though, and he
expect
does look
those
like
things.
Dwight.
Yeah, he normally wears
He
glasses.
does.
We're
Yeah, I know.
humbled by
Put
your
on an ice cream
passion, your
shirt.
support. Thank you
Where's
so
the pizza
much
shirt?
for
Pizza
taking
shirt.
this trip with us through the last 6 years
6
And we
years.
have
That is
quite a lot
crazy,
more.
dude.
for you.
In it.
Oh.
That's gone quick, that.
And if you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, you can actually play Director of Broadcast by voting in the chat and help us figure out
What?
which segments are going to come in what
Oh.
order. And speaking
Oh, that's
of which,
awesome.
here's a list of everything that we
Made
have
it
in store for you
interactive.
today.
Can I
That
type
is
new killer,
crazy.
please?
I have the same sweater!
Thank you so much for joining us today in the celebration of Dead by Daylight's 6th anniversary. I'm Stefan
It's
Beauchamp,
Meg's,
Senior Producer on the
thingy.
project, and I'm joined
is.
by Justin Brown, Senior Product Manager on the project.
Hey, dude,
In
Justin.
today's panel, we will have a look at the upcoming content for next year, so Dead by Daylight's 7th year, the planned chapters, as well as our 4 main pillars for the game. Before
looks
we
like
dive
Van
into
Gogh.
that, however, this is a really good opportunity to look at our accomplishments from last year and talk a bit more about what we're particularly proud of or excited or happy that was released over the last year. For me, I'm always extremely impressed by the quality of our original content, and the Portrait of Murder chapter was another one that really left a mark on me. But that being said, Year 6 was an amazing year when it comes to licensed content, with the addition of Resident Evil, Hellraiser chapter, as well as Ringu. 3 classic cult
Ringu!
horror icons into our game.
had some
and
massive,
it really
massive horror
warms
things
my
over
heart
this
to
last
see
year.
all of those different characters come together in the one and
Come
the
to
same game.
life.
Is there anything you're particularly proud of that we did last year?
All right, I think
Yeah, of course. The first thing that comes to mind is the updated onboarding and tutorial. Seeing that come out,
Who's
such a
that?
positive reaction within our community was really amazing, really rewarding for the team that worked so hard on those features. The next would be the 2 brand new maps we introduced last year. It had been a long time since we introduced
Two
We
them.
want
maps,
more
that's
maps.
crazy.
The team totally delivered on those maps, visually stunning. And that's not to mention the unbelievable job they did on the Haddonfield rework, which
I
recently
was just going to
released.
say that. The
Yeah.
rework they
Last
did
but
on
not
that,
least,
stunning.
It would be the Snowman event, all of the hilarious memes,
I missed
that.
movies, memories that were shared in that sort of holiday season was
Why don't they do that again?
unbelievably amazing, and something I hope we can recreate again this year. Now, I'd like to take this moment just to mention that when we develop our roadmap, we always aim at delivering the most quality as we possibly can for you, our players. However, as it is a live tool, we are constantly having to update it due to urgent issues or
love
new
the
opportunities that
background.
arise throughout the year.
Awesome,
It's
innit?
As
gorgeous.
such, there were
yeah.
a few features we mentioned during last year's anniversary
it in my
stream
room.
that still have not made their way into the game.
Steal it all.
Fear not, we will be talking about most of those features later today.
I want that smoke
Now,
thing.
When we talk about what's coming up in
Yeah,
the
smoke
next
machine.
year, first,
Yeah, I probably would
I'll
set my
tell
house
you
on
some of
fire.
the things we know we can
Yeah,
expect
probably.
throughout this next year. There
Get
will
your
be
fire
4
extinguisher
new
as well.
chapters, which means 4 new killers and their survivor counterparts, of course.
Oh, that's
In
cool.
addition to that, there will be 4 tomes in the archives,
4?
diving deeper into our characters'
Yes.
lore.
Okay, grind.
And
Hello,
with
grind.
the narrative direction around the Observer's Tower going in a new direction, we're all super excited to watch that unfold.
What is this all about? We'll learn more over the coming year. It's really
Phil,
exciting.
4 new killers and survivors. That's
For
gonna.
some of you who
How
have
many
been with us
characters
over
are
the
there
past
now?
year, the 4 pillars will
59.
probably be known
59,
to
he said,
you all.
with
They're
this,
really things we have
Can you
continuously
imagine if you're
worked
gonna be
on
a first-time
over the last
player?
6 years of the game? So our 4 pillars composing the roadmap for this year are game health, quality of life
I can't log
updates,
into
live
DVD.
design, as well as
You can't?
our events.
No.
You want to give us a bit more info about the
It is
Game
I
health.
was struggling.
Yeah, sure, I will. I would love to, Stefan. When we talk about game health, there are some aspects of game health that will always be ongoing priorities for us, such as security improvements and
Oh
game
yeah, that
performance
was a big thing,
optimization.
wasn't it?
But this
was
year, we're
massive,
putting
that,
an
yeah.
added focus on matchmaking.
Oh,
We
God,
want to improve the
matchmaking, here we
matchmake
go.
wait times as much as we can, in addition to accounting for the various play styles we see throughout our community and rewarding them as such. When we talk about matchmaking, though, it's also very much a quality of life topic, which segues very well into our second pillar.
It is an amazing segue, as if it was planned all along. You're a natural at that. Talking more about quality of life improvements and updates, you did talk about the roadmap and how we continuously shift things around and such. We use a
Show
lot
me
of the
the killer.
feedback from the community
Show
to
me
feed
that
into that.
killer.
And as such, CSAT surveys are a really important part for that, forums, social networks, etc., etc. When we did announce the Autobahn
yeah.
feature during last year's anniversary, it was met with a lot of mixed feelings from the community. And as such, we really held off a bit to make sure we were doing this in the
Yeah,
best
they
way
got a
possible.
lot of back.
We know toxicity
with that
as
one.
well as cheating is something that
Yeah.
has to
Because of
continuously
Autobahn, that
be
means
looked
also
at and addressed
streamers,
in the game to keep the
You know,
game as
because
safe as
if
possible.
you didn't
And
like
as
a certain
such,
streamer, you
Autobahn
could
and
just ban them.
improvements to those systems
Yep.
is an important part for us
Or
that we're going
report
to
That's
them,
their
and then
livelihood.
maybe get an
we
auto
want to
ban
make sure we
and
do it
done.
in the best way possible.
Yeah.
To dive a bit more into quality of life updates, we'll have Justin Banks and Aurélie Géraud talk a bit more about that in a future panel today, which I'm really looking forward to. But for now, is there anything you want to share with us about life design?
As a live game, constant iterations in our design and live balance updates
I would love
are
to sit
critical
there.
to keeping the game feeling fun, fresh, and
Just
exciting
take
for our players.
pictures.
In addition to that,
The
The generator is
players'
so
behaviors
small.
constantly
I would
evolving.
love
We
to
need
take that
adapt
home with
to
me
accommodate
on my
those new
car.
behaviors all the time. Matt Spriggan
Just
will
load
be
it
here
in.
shortly
Cheers.
to
It would
talk
probably
more
fit.
about the huge updates that we have
No.
coming and planned
Yeah,
for
what?
this year in regarding live
Get that
balance.
table
And
in.
huge is not an
will be
understatement.
Not an understatement at all. But
Right on
one
the
piece
roof.
of news we're happy to break right now is that we're actively working on a major rework of the Raccoon City Police Department map that we released last
Serious?
year during the Resident Evil chapter. We can
That needed that.
expect to see that sometime this fall, but we will keep you updated as
Why?
we near closer to
Till
the final
October.
release date.
I'm very much looking forward to playing it. It's often been a
gonna
difficult
split
map
it up smaller.
to navigate and to play for players, and I'm really looking forward to see how
They're
it can
saying it was a
actually
navigation
be brought
issue,
up
that it was
to
too
the standards
difficult.
that we have today. And,
Yeah.
I don't
Big,
believe
really.
that.
So with that
Because
said,
every
I'll
single
jump
time when
into
I was
the events,
playing, I
something
had
that
lag.
really is an important aspect of the game. It allows us to move the game in
It
a
is a
direction
really
that's
hard map,
a little bit
especially
farther
for
up the
finding
beaten path, something
totems,
that's not
finding
necessarily
generators. It's
what you'd
one of
expect
the
from
most
Dead by
complicated
Daylight, but
maps
do
right
that
now.
as a time-based thing.
Especially if you
allows
just
us to
start
really
playing
do
out, you're like,
something
what am I
completely
doing? Where am I? I
crazy
still get
sometimes,
confused.
and such.
I think
This
new
is really
players
an
won't even
opportunity
be
for us
able to find
get
generators on
communities
that map.
together and to
No.
generate
Yeah. I
moments
like
you're
it
never
more
gonna
now I've
forget.
played
I
it a
always
lot.
think back of that game you
Yeah,
played.
but I still
of
get
Dead by
lag
Daylight
sometimes. It's
during
still
that
not
specific moment of
100%
the
that
year.
I think like, yeah.
As we've always done over the last 2
I get
years,
lag
we'll
on
have
every map,
4
though.
main moments in the year
Especially
that we're going
now.
to celebrate.
At
through
least the
events,
rubber banding
which are
bit.
going to be
Maybe they're
our
gonna say something
anniversary
about
period
that too.
coming up in a few weeks from now.
Hopefully.
The Halloween period, the winter period,
like
as well as
RPG.
the Lunar New Year period. These 4 events are really going to be the main ones for the year. But our cornerstone events are going to be Halloween and anniversary, since they're such big, important moments for the game.
Halloween.
On
Halloween's
top
gotta
of
be.
those,
It's a horror
we're
based,
also
isn't it?
going to try and do more live activations, such as a login bonuses,
Blood
Blood
Rush.
Rush that you're all familiar with, and boosted Rift Fragments collection.
I
so
think
that
they
there's a
have seen
reason
that they're
for
doing this right
everyone
now.
to
I
come
think
back
they
to
have
the game and
seen
be
that
more excited
so
about
many
playing
more
Dead
people
by
are
Daylight
playing when
more
something is
often
happening.
And be happy about the rewards
Yeah.
we're getting through doing that. So, really looking
People are
forward to
logging
this
in
year.
just for
It's
points
really
and
been an
stuff.
amazing one for us, and thank you so much, especially for the continued support throughout those 6 years.
6 years is insane.
Thank you, everyone.
That's such a long time.
Thank you. Okay, thanks.
Oh,
I had a little tree
Hi
things.
there. I'm Matt, design director on Dead by Daylight.
hi Matt.
I work with
Hey,
Dave,
Matt.
the creative director, and the rest of the DBD game design team on
Look at the
everything
hook.
from updating
I was
and
just gonna say
balancing our
that.
existing content to the development of all our new chapters and game features. I'm really
This set is
happy to
brilliant.
be back with you once more for this 6th anniversary broadcast. The upcoming year is going to be a really big one for Dead by Daylight, so I'm excited to share 3 key updates that our team of talented designers have been working
Oh,
on.
here we go.
An overhaul of our killer and survivor perks, a
Ooh,
rework
we're
of
getting
our
overalls.
approach to prestige and progression,
Oh,
Oh!
an update
Oh.
on the changes
Prestige.
to the Memento Mori system.
Yeah, the moment.
One
Yeah,
of the
we
main
knew that it
goals
was
for the
coming.
game design
Yeah.
team is to explore new ways
new
that we can
Moris?
keep
Yeah.
the player experience
They
in
were
Dead by
working on that
Daylight
already.
fresh and fun
Yep.
for both new players entering our universe and for our
That's
highly
awesome.
engaged expert players with hundreds or
I
even
think he's talking about
thousands
me
of
when he's
hours
talking
in the
about
game.
expert players.
In listening to our players
Yeah.
and reviewing our own data, we've found that some of the most consistent feedback is that in our high-level matches, meta perks have essentially
Yeah,
taken
true.
over,
True.
meaning that players are consistently seeing the same perk
Second
loadouts
chance
Yeah,
again
definitely.
and again for every killer,
Killer and every survivor. It's the same perks at one point, like you
Looking at our
use
data,
over and
there's
over
a clear
again.
gap between the
'Cause that's
most
what
popular
works.
perks for each role.
That pretty
On the
much
killer
is the same
side,
role every
These are
time.
Corrupt.
Corrupt Intervention,
Oh yeah.
Scourge,
Scourge
yeah.
Hook Pain Resonance, Barbecue
Barbecue
and Chili,
Barbecue.
Ruin,
Hex Ruin,
Ruin.
and
and Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah.
And for survivors,
Yes,
Dead
that's
Hard.
awesome.
Decisive Strike,
Borrow time.
Iron Will,
Willis.
and of course, self-care.
Yep.
Self-care! yeah!
Motivation to
You've heard it
explore
here, right?
different
We'll
perk
have to use
loadouts.
self-care.
Thank you guys so much
Naturally
for
lead to a
watching.
feeling
This is
of
it.
gameplay becoming stale.
I'm going to use self-care from now on.
In the
No.
coming months,
Yeah.
we'll be releasing a major
But it's
update
true, that's most of the
that will
time
rework
always
and
the perk.
rebalance roughly
Oh, Mario always
40
said.
killer and survivor
your perks.
perks.
You'll get top end.
I think
let's
the
go.
same thing,
Self-care.
but on high level, because otherwise you don't make it.
This is aimed
Really?
at eliminating
Yeah.
these clear, dominant perk trends and strategies that we've been seeing in the game for a while.
Wait, so that's how it will get a
There will
rework.
also be some small
Yeah.
No.
baseline
It's getting
gameplay
deleted.
adjustments.
It's going to be
that we'd
deleted.
like to share with you
It's
a
gonna
little
be
bit closer
deleted.
to the release
They
date.
send you it a while because
So-
they thought, nah.
No, because the thing is, they
Revise
tried
it. Keep
they
adjusting our
tried
collection of perks in
to
this way.
you
On a
know,
more
with the dead
regular
hard
basis.
that, you know, the
Make sure we
server
avoid these
says if
meta
it's right or
perks
wrong
becoming
type deal, and then with the
consistent trends
Huntress, I
for
keep
extended
getting
periods.
hits
Whilst
with the
those
Oh, yeah.
splashy
perks
sound,
wait
and
for
because of
new
Dead Hard, I don't get it
undiscovered
and stuff.
values to
So
emerge.
they're gonna rework it because people were unhappy.
With this upcoming focus on balance, we're also working on an update to make
It's
perks
horrible,
easier
isn't it?
to acquire and encourage more
See?
exploration of new combinations
good.
in
That's
perk
good.
loadouts.
That is nice.
In an upcoming patch, we'll be releasing a rework of Dead by Daylight's Prestige
Oh, what
system,
I know they're doing
Let's
this because
go.
aimed at
I'm
reducing the
prestiging
grind
loads
in the
right
game
now.
by giving players more direct, quick, and
Yeah.
easy access to perks.
They
That's
had
good.
to.
Something that will
yeah,
improve the quality of life, not
definitely.
I
only
don't
for
know
our
how they're doing
long-term
that, though.
dedicated players, but
Show me.
especially new players looking to get into the game.
They're working on it. I told you guys they
Our
were
current
working on
Prestige
something like
system
that.
is optional,
Yeah.
and it
I'm
awards
glad
a
they are
bloodied
though. That's
version
gonna
of the
be
base
great
cosmetic
because
outfit,
then you will
definitely.
see
whilst
more
resetting the
diverse
perks,
builds as
add-ons,
well.
and
Definitely.
items in the character's
For
inventory.
Mm-hmm.
new
also
players
bring more
too,
people.
This
because
update
Yeah.
will change how this works entirely.
Oh, yes.
When this feature releases, prestiging a character for the first time will instantly unlock that character's Tier 1 personal perks on all other killers or survivors, making them immediately
Okay.
available in their loadouts.
that's great for people just starting
That's
out.
nice.
We know that our
Yeah.
players are hoping
That's
that
really
the
good.
RNG gods
I like that.
provide them with barbecue and chili in their early
Yep.
blood webs. However, with this feature, you simply prestige the cannibal to prestige level 1, 2, or 3 to unlock all of Leatherface's perks at the corresponding tier for every other killer. This will significantly reduce the grind and completely
means-
eliminate the random chance needed to acquire
Okay.
specific teachable perks
You have to
Don't
through
really
the blood
understand.
web system.
Basically,
Yeah, but
yeah.
you get the perk
Of
right
course,
away
it's
after
worth
prestiging.
mentioning the
Oh, that's
prestige
nice.
level won't be
But-
capped
Yeah,
at
but
just
okay, I
3.
didn't hear
So
anything
you'll
about
be able
people
to
that have
show
been playing
your
since.
dedication to a particular character
I think
by
they'll add that at
raising
the
them
end.
well beyond that.
They better.
Additionally, the act of prestiging will not remove their perks, items, or add-ons. So there's no longer
What?
an associated reset of the character, if you will.
You don't own your own shit.
And
Those
what's
who
the
haven't
point
yet
of it?
prestiged their
What's the
characters,
challenge of
we're also working
prestiging?
on a fair way
get the
to
perks.
still reward players for
I
their
want
time
almost
invested
enough
and
back then.
dedication
Yeah, but what's the
Oh, yeah.
once
challenge?
this update takes effect. Fans can expect both the prestige and perk updates to drop around the same time during
But
a
what-
major release
okay.
this summer.
Summertime.
Finally,
so no
I
prestiging
would like
until
to
summer.
close things out with some news on the Mori updates
I'll
that we
do it
shared
anyway.
last year. While it's still coming, we have slightly adjusted our approach to the system based on research, feedback, and prototyping iteration.
I just feel a bit this is very
We've
focused
arrived
on
at
new
something
players,
that feels more straightforward,
same.
yet still accomplishes the
which
same
I
goals that we set
understand.
out with.
But what about people that have been playing and
The
have been
change to the
loyal?
system will still remove the
From the
Mori
start.
ability from offerings,
But they'll have to
focusing
offer us
instead
something.
on rewarding efficient killer play, but we'll be incorporating the Mori animation as more of a natural ending to the match.
Okay.
This is something that we're currently calling the finisher Mori. When a killer downs the last survivor standing, rather than drawing things out and having them pick up and hook the survivor, we'll instead transition immediately and automatically to the killer's Mori animation, allowing them to close things out in style and in a way that
Okay,
you
but
would
that means that I
expect
can
from an
never. I mean, I can
unstoppable
bring him to
killing
the
machine.
hatch normally.
But
But
you
now
can't
it's
just
just-
let him go.
Other additional changes
But I'd rather not
coming
let
with
him
this
go anymore
system
because
that
of a
we're
Mori.
not quite ready to share yet.
You can't
But
wiggle out
We're
then?
hoping to
No.
release the new Mori system
Nope.
as part of our
You're not
getting
Halloween
the
update
chance to
pick
this
him up.
year.
No, nothing.
So
No
look out for that.
DS. No. As far as I can tell.
While we couldn't cover all of
No
the
DS,
details of these
no
updates
wiggling
in the
out
span of one
part.
segment,
Nothing.
Nope.
anyone looking
I
for
don't know
more
if
If
I
it's
agree
the
with
last
that.
head
one,
over to our
it's the
website,
last one, you can Mori him.
deadbydaylight.com.
The last, yeah,
following
pretty
the
much last
broadcast.
ones. The standing can be
Thank
boring.
you as always for the support.
So what's
We
gonna
can't
happen?
wait to get these updates into your hands as
People
soon
are
as
gonna be
possible
gone,
to
dude.
see your amazing
You're like, all right,
reactions.
I'm out. Bye. Thank
Thanks
you.
again, and
Yes.
see you
I'm not
next time.
waiting. Bye.
Which is already a problem.
But what about yellow Moris? They are a thing then.
I think they're gonna
Everybody,
remove the
welcome back
items.
to
They're gonna
the Macmillan
remove Mori's
Estate for Dead
completely.
by
Okay.
Daylight's 6th anniversary. I'm Justin,
I don't
one
know
of the
about that
senior
one.
product managers on the game.
And I'm Aurélie,
I have to see if
producer
it
on
works.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
What a cool set we're
Which
on
is
today.
because it's a
I
bit of
think
a
it's
both
pretty
thing, right?
cool.
Like
I mean,
it's
I hear there's some
either
traps
because
around,
you
but
were
we'll
slugged to
be a little
death the whole
careful.
time and you were
Yeah,
bleeding
we'll
out,
try.
So
and that was not
last year,
fun.
Orly and I were here
Or
with,
you could have
with
wiggled
all of you
out,
just
or
to
they
talk
could have
about
given you the
killers
hatch,
for
and
the
now
year.
it's just a Mori.
But I think some other
Yeah.
guys
quick.
on the
It
team
just
have that
automatically
covered.
kills
So
them.
this year we're here to talk about the quality of life updates that are coming to the game for Year 7. And now, while it's always our goal to give you the most accurate picture
Unreal
of
Engine
what's
5,
coming and
do it.
when, the reality is that deadlines can shift as well as priorities. And we live in a pretty weird world these days, so there's a lot of external factors as well. So, I mean, that all being said, we are going to work to have the most open dialogue with our players. So if something changes, you can bet us, other members on the team, we are going to be communicating and let you know if something shifts, changes, removes, added. really at all, we're going to make sure that you guys know about it.
Well, that's a good thing.
That being said,
Definitely.
let's get to it.
Yes, and that's
definitely.
really cool because today when you will open the PTB, the first thing that you will
Today?
notice is this new vertical layout that we
See,
have.
I told you.
It is
The
today.
idea behind this is
Wow.
we're running out of space with the current one, and we wanted to add more
That's
clarity
different.
and also make some information way more visible to players. Like, for example, some text in some
Sorry, with the
languages,
chat.
they will have more space.
It
but
looks
also
fine.
when we have an
I don't know what
event
their
or
problem
something
is.
happening in the game,
Oh, there's
now
always-
you will be
there's
able
always
to
an issue.
see right away when you
We
enter
still
in
need
the
a
game
search
what
for
is
perks.
happening and
That's
how
what
long
they
it will
need.
take.
That's
You won't
what
have
they
to go
definitely
through
need.
different
The search bar.
screens
It's not
and
hard.
But
go
it's
through the
saying that
game
they're
to get
running
access
out
to
of
this
space.
information.
Why are
That's
they
why I think
already
if I
running
can
out of space?
kinda
So that means they're
nail
going to
down
add something in the
cool for
future.
everybody is that
Yeah.
I don't have to go into the archives
Future
to
proof.
see
Might be a game
what's left
mode.
in the Rift.
Might be
Correct.
game
I'll
modes.
see it right on the main menu.
Correct.
know what I
will have
mean?
the exact timer how
'Cause
long
right
it will
now
take,
they're not running out of
until the end
anything.
of the Rift, and
You just
that's
make the
part
box
of
a bit
what
smaller.
will make just the navigation easier and the information easier to find in Dead by Daylight. Another feature that will be also available today for the PTB,
Again,
and I
today.
think that one will be really
Told
appreciated.
you.
I think so. I think
You
this
were
one
right.
is one of those that players have been asking for quite some
Please.
time.
That's true.
Do
So
it.
that's the
Yes!
preset
Preset
loadout.
loadout!
Oh, let's
In the
go!
loadout screen
Oh,
now
that
you'll
is
be able
awesome.
to
I love
have
that.
You
different
can
saves, up
save
to
it.
3 for the
Different
moment,
saves, but how many? Up to
for
3 for the
your
moment. For the
offering,
moment. So they
perks,
are going to
add-ons,
change it and make it even
items.
better.
So you
Yeah.
will be able to
So I
adapt
can
Three
have
is
your
farm
a lot.
spec 1,
according to
farm
what you want to
spec
play.
2,
Exactly. So, I
farm
mean,
spec 3.
If you guys want to create
Yes!
different loadouts.
Yeah,
or
but like eventually
goofy
you probably
perks,
can
one
type
for
it in and
playing
all
by
that stuff.
yourself, one for
Eventually,
playing
Yeah,
with a
probably.
team.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Change
now
those
you
to
can
the
save
press of a
3,
button.
which is
no
great,
longer are
which
you
is
looking
really, really
through,
great.
this
That's
whole
a start.
inventory of perks that we have.
I'll
Correct?
take that.
It will be your
Oh,
choice
that's a
to
nice
decide
change.
between
They
hardcore
had to
and
though
casual
because
game.
there's so many.
Something
Yeah.
else,
So
you'll
many.
be also able to
That's
save
7 pages.
loadouts for your cosmetics. So if you have different style and you're always like wondering which one to use, well, now
Oh,
it'll be
cool.
extremely useful.
Oh, even
easy
with the
for you
skins.
to
Nice.
switch between them. And for both the main menu and the preset loadout, we really think that the two feature they will bring more comfort and ease for the player.
Yeah, true.
And,
I agree with that.
We are really looking into feedback. So please, when you grab the PTB
I love
today,
this.
share your feedback about this two improvement. This will help.
But I
you to
think
create
she
the
was not
best
supposed to
quality
say
of
it was
life
today.
improvement in the future as well for.
She
for
said
you.
it twice, so I think
Yeah,
so.
she said it
That's for
twice.
today.
I don't
What's
think
happening
she
for
was
the
supposed to
next
say it. I
upcoming
think the
release?
whole
Exactly.
point
So
was
for
that the
we've
new
got
killer is
some
going to be
other
here.
upcoming features
And then
to
they
share
go,
with everybody
guess
out
what?
there.
Guess
So
what?
after
Like, that's
this-
what
One
they
of the
did
main
last
ones that we
time.
actually announced
did.
last year.
I don't think,
did.
yeah.
Do you remember? I think we were both there. It was matchmaking incentives. So what we mean when we're talking about
Okay,
this is
what is this?
when players are matchmaking, we try to establish a good ratio of 4 survivors to 1
To
killer.
one killer, okay.
And whether or not this ratio is imbalanced one way or another depends on your server, depends on your time of day. So what we are doing is we are providing players with extra blood points
Oh.
to
That
play
is
the role that is
awesome.
most needed on their
Damn.
server at that time
Holy
of day when
shit.
they're online.
So if there's not
So
many
you get
killers
more
on them,
points.
buff it.
Pretty
Okay,
useful
so
for
but then
everybody.
pretty
Brilliant.
much, okay,
Correct.
yeah,
And
it
with the
is,
new
but then,
layout that
but
we just
then,
mentioned,
all right,
that it will
listen
be
out,
really easy
hear
for
me
the
out.
player to
But what
see
is going to happen
in front
is that
like
people
on-
that
on
literally
which
have 10
queue they-
hours are going to
they
play
should
against
go
me
if
with
they want to have the
4,000
best waiting
hours.
time.
Just for
Exactly.
blood
As soon as
points,
you log in,
right?
you're going to know which role needs you the most.
There's still a
If you're there
matchmaking
for
system,
BP
though,
or if you're there
remember?
just to have fun with your friends,
Yeah.
I mean, really,
Yeah, but
To a
I
certain
mean,
extent.
it
so
still
many more
happens
options. I
though
think
already
it's
now.
going to be a great
Yeah, it
experience
does.
once this is
But
introduced.
it might drain the survivor
Not
base a
even
little
that,
bit.
but
Maybe.
while you're in this matchmaking, trying
At
to get
least
that
people
incentive,
who are
we
gonna play
are
solo might
doing what we're
just
calling
look
a
at
game
what
flow
it's
refactor.
Yeah.
what's gonna give them extra
Very
blood points at the
techie
moment, and
name,
then
I know,
decide.
But if we break it
with
down,
that,
it's really
and
giving
then
you
the
guys
queue
the
you know what I
times
mean,
and-
right?
to navigate around the game.
Yeah,
think
but I
it'll
think
bring a lot
that,
of
that
people
issue
back
is
to killer,
always.
It will bring
so when
people
you're
back
waiting
to
in
killer,
matchmaking, with
hopefully.
friends
Yep.
alone,
Because
what
we
have
need
you,
that.
you'll now be able to browse the
A lot
As
of
long as
people
you do
stop-
something with the
really cool
booms, you
outfits,
A
know?
lot of people
other
stop
areas of
playing
the
killer,
game,
dude.
and even check
They
out
did.
the
So many
archives.
people stop playing killer.
Basically
If
the
you want
booms,
to
wasn't
change
it?
your challenges or read some lore while you're waiting.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
it started
that's
with
all up to
a
you.
lot lot of things,
Yeah,
but
and I
booms was
really
well,
love
like
this feature
one of the main
because
reasons.
it
as
feels
well.
like not a big change, but actually it will just bring so much comfort and remove so much frustration that I really like the
I
fact
like
that
where they're going with this.
the navigation will be easy.
I like
and
the
you
thought
won't have
behind it,
any,
too.
Me
it
too.
will be
That means that
more
they
comfortable
are
for
listening
you
to the community,
Exactly.
to navigate.
Definitely.
And so now we're already making it more accessible to get to the archives for players by doing this, by
Yeah.
putting the timer for the Rift on the main menu.
Yeah.
But we're also doing some more updates to the archives coming later this year.
Oh.
So 2 of the main changes that I think players will appreciate right off the bat is now you can have 1 survivor active challenge and a killer
Yay,
active
because I
challenge.
always forget.
No switching
Damn
back and
me.
forth or anything crazy like this. No,
that is a
starting a
brilliant,
killer match,
brilliant
we'll have
thing.
a survivor
Finally.
challenge equipped
Yep.
So good.
I'm always running about with the
Naturally,
wrong
it
one
will be
on.
super cool
Yeah,
because
like
the
I'm
matching
playing
incentive
killer,
you
and then it
just
says like you have to
before.
you have to heal people
Well,
from the
if
hook. I'm like, oh
you
well,
see that the
shit.
survivor queue is better for the moment, and you have a killer challenge.
Yeah, so it's faster, faster.
You
That's
won't
what
have
they
to
want.
go back to the archive, switch the challenge.
They know
just because
queue
you wanna
times
go
is
to
a
the survivor
problem.
queue
They know it.
and
They
lose
do.
time.
But
Yeah.
you could queue, and then
And
you
that's why
could
they're
change
giving
it,
that
Yeah.
'cause now we
extra
let
blood
you-
cell.
Oh, that's
What
also
will
good.
happen-
Oh, you
We
can
have
change
queues,
one
we
in
can
the
change
queue.
it.
We'll give you a notification full screen.
Thank
like
you.
you're
That
doing,
was so
and
frustrating.
then bring you into the match.
Yep.
So I think that's going to be a very fun experience
Definitely.
for players.
Very
That's
good.
good.
Getting ahead
Very
of
good.
ourselves. One of our other big features that we're updating in the archives is your ability to view a full outfit within the Rift. So
Oh, yeah, instead of
we
just
both
looking at
visited
the head
Rift
and then
page
the
quite
legs.
a bit
Wow.
now that it's been out for
Okay.
a while. So now if a player selects a piece of a cosmetic from an outfit in that Rift, there's going to be an available button to click to view the full outfit as a
The
preview.
preview, that's cool.
So if you're not keeping up to
Awesome.
date with our amazing marketing trailers that are showing off all of these cool renders, you can view it from directly in the game.
That's dope.
And then go watch the marketing trailer after, because they do a lot of work on these and they're very cool. Well, we're obviously
But that's
trying
really
to get
good,
a lot
though.
of these changes out for this fall.
Is it the
in,
most
in
important
one
thing
of our
that they
upcoming
should
archives
focus on?
releases,
Definitely not.
Alongside
No,
some other
really.
yet to
But-
be unannounced
it's
archive
something that,
stuff,
you know.
which we're keeping a little hush-hush now. But
think
it's
it's
the 3rd
good.
anniversary of the archives. So we're trying to put something really special together for you guys.
Okay,
We've
wow.
got another
they've been out
big
3 years
feature in the
already.
works,
It's
and
3
I think
years,
I'll let
dude.
you
So
spill the
something
beans on this
special.
one.
Okay, that's
Yes,
really cool.
and
That's
this
exciting.
one, I think, our player, you are going to
Cross
love it.
progression, people are saying.
So we have decided. Do you remember last year when we talked about bots?
Not at all.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will do. So
Bots.
when we talk
Mm-hmm.
about bots, actually this year, by the end of the year, we really want to introduce bots in custom match.
Oh, okay.
So the idea here is we want to give the player, like if you're missing a friend in a group, if you don't have
That
any
is
friends
nice.
at all,
That's good, actually.
or if you just
Yeah,
want to
because
play
right now
chill
you
and-
can't even
and
start a
play
private match
try
when
to
you're
learn
alone,
new
can you?
That
killers,
is true. Yeah, you can't.
well, you
yeah,
will be
need to
able
have
to
at
do
least
that
2
in a
people.
custom match and
Yeah.
just
True.
fill out the matches with.
Oh, we're gonna have so much
with
fun. We're gonna
bots.
make fun of the
So
bot.
that will be extremely simple.
Oh, that will be
for you to
nice.
play. And we feel
Yeah.
like for some
bots.
player it could be
Bam,
intimidating
bots.
to play a killer.
Oh, we should
Just
do that.
learn a new
Yes,
one.
and then the bot
And
farms you up
this
the
will
hook, and then I kill
actually
you.
be a safe
Yay.
environment. for them.
Oh yes, it sounds so
And
fun.
remove the
does,
pressure
actually.
that
This
you can
sounds
have
like a good
sometimes when
idea.
you're in-
We
when
can
you're
bring
in match.
something in with
Yes.
that,
And
definitely.
it's not just
Find the bot.
learning a new killer that
I
can
can
Kill the
see
bot.
it.
sometimes,
Find
but
the bot.
new,
Yeah.
new maps as well, because the layouts can be entirely
True.
different. There's some new loops that you need to
Will
learn.
the bot
So
survive?
it's a great way for players
Everyone's
to be able
like,
to
the
practice
bot
those
is my
as well.
best friend now.
Use
Yeah, I
those
know,
killers
right?
and survivors as bots and just
It might do more
try
gens
whatever
than some
map you
people.
want.
Yeah, you're absolutely
Probably.
correct.
Whoa.
And this feature
Hey, that were
is
aimed at
probably the
you.
longest one for a timeline, and we're
Funny how you said
targeting
it, though.
this winter for this one to be out, and we
I-
can't wait.
I'm super excited for this one.
I am too.
I'm a bad killer, so I'm looking forward to it.
And I think you still
Practice,
have 2
mate.
features that you would like to talk about this
I
today.
do. So these ones are a bit smaller, but I think our players and streamers will also be interested on both of these. So the first one I'll
Here we
discuss
go.
is what we're calling streamer mode or anonymous mode. Still undecided, still in development, so the name may change. But the basic premise of this is to make sure that all of our players feel safe as they're playing the game.
Okay.
So that we're obscuring your name or the name of your friends as they're playing.
Wow.
So that no toxic players or ne'er-do-wells inside or outside the game can find it and target you in some way.
Okay.
For the security, that's a huge plus as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just want our players to feel safe as they're playing our game, and we hope that this is a great tool to actually let them
Oh,
do
that
it.
were already implemented.
Now, the
No.
other feature,
Well,
is-
you can
you
can
hide
turn up a
names.
it's
people
all about
players,
the
can't you?
survivors not
You
Play
can
names,
hide
I say.
names and stuff.
which is our
Yeah.
updated wiggle
Yeah,
system. So if you've been paying
But
attention
I don't
to Dead
think
by Daylight,
it's
I
hidden
know
for the
we
people
have,
you're playing
talking to you,
with.
for the past few months, we've
Right.
been testing
It's
out
only on
our
your
updated
end.
system
Yeah.
With
under
you.
our beta tab, so players were able to opt
I
in
think that's what they're going on
and
about.
try it out. So whereas previously the wiggle system was mashing 2 buttons back and forth, keyboard controller, whatever you chose, now it's instead a skill check. So during the beta, we were all listening to a lot of our player feedback. So our design team has really taken that into account. And with those changes, we're going to make it a permanent feature in the future.
And on behalf of the team, really thank you for using the beta tabs.
Yeah, I like it now. Now I'm used to it though. In the beginning, I thought it was so weird.
And to see
The
how you feel
wiggle
about
thing.
new changes that we just
but
want
now I'm
to
used
make
to
sure
it.
that all the changes that we
Yeah, I
introduce in
prefer
the
it.
game are the correct ones.
Over-
Yeah, I mean, I know we all love.
I only
my
started
keyboard.
using it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm used to it already.
This let us
Yeah.
really bring in all of our console
In the
players.
beginning, I was like,
what is
We've been asking
this?
for a way, and, you know, all of their input, especially
I would've
and
said.
that it was very controller
Yeah, I was
heavy.
like,
I'm like, what?
Yeah,
It's
because
really
you're so used to playing
And
it for
sometimes we
what,
just
3
need more
years?
time.
Like
Yeah.
with the A and D and stuff, and then
Certainly.
suddenly,
Longer. 6 years, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
with all
Yeah.
of these, we also have some other
And then
smaller
suddenly
features that we
it's
weren't really
different.
able to fit in here.
But
So
there's
head
like
on
a
over
rhythm
to our
to it,
website at deadbydaylight.com to read a bit
really
more
nice,
after
I
the
think.
segment.
I think my keyboard almost
And
been
we
spam
really
like that.
hope you guys, you're excited about all the features that
It's the
we
same as the
announced today.
struggling.
I
I
know we
prefer
are,
the skill checks
we
over
expect that
spamming
you will enjoy
space.
this,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this anniversary with us. We hope you a very good
I like
Dead by
the
Daylight
ideas they've come up
experience
with.
here.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the broadcast, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. Aye!
Hello
You go.
everyone,
I have
I'm
that
Joe
shirt.
Ashley, the associate producer on Dead by Daylight. I'm joined by Xavier, our
Xavier.
director, and also
director.
Rose, our project manager.
Oh,
A
she's
big
a
part
project
of
manager.
what
Tell us
makes
what's
Dead by
going on.
Daylight so great are the character. And telling the stories is
Are them
one of the
tins of
best
beans
part
or
of our
what?
job. While a lot of
No,
storytelling
they are
is
in the
happened
game.
through
What?
lore, there's
They are
also a way
literally
for
in the
us
game.
to tell the story through the
What?
art and the
The
visual.
tins!
Today
Yeah.
we want to share with,
got
you,
beans in them.
with you
They're the scenery
a
thingies.
bit about the process
Yeah,
of
beans.
the collection
Why is it beans?
that inspire
Because
us.
it's a tin.
We want to break some news about new announcement
all look
about
like
brand new
characters.
collection. We've been anxious to share with
Let's
you
have that
guys
chicken
for a while.
soup.
Yes, thank you, Josh. Well, let's take a moment to
They do look
talk
like
about
characters. Is
what's
that bad?
behind the several outfits and collection
No.
we provide to
He
players.
looks like
during the year.
Ace. She looks
So,
like Fang.
I think that's
And
what they do,
the approach
basically.
is different
People who
when
work
we
there
work
get,
on our own contents
you know,
and
like-
when we work with
Yeah,
licenses.
she does look like.
When we do our own, we
Bang me.
He does
often
look
look
like
this as a
Ace.
way to put our own spin to
He would be a dope
icons and
ass
events
Ace with like
everybody's familiar with.
the
a great
tiger
example
shirt
is
thing,
the Halo Blight collection.
the
It's really
leopard,
our
or what's it
take on
called in
Halloween.
English?
leopard.
You know,
Leopard
rather
one?
than creating
Yeah, yeah.
With his glasses
cosmetics
on.
around traditional vampires, witches, werewolves, we
werewolves!
decided
Yes,
to,
do it.
to do something more unique, to tell a unique story. And
Witches and werewolves.
we have like our killers, we made them, more horrific
Oh,
due to a substance linked to the entity.
I love that.
The results,
exist already,
I
please.
think
Yeah,
it
no,
is
I'm
unexpected,
used
more
But he-
Yeah, yeah.
original.
That's
the
the
laws
skin,
in
that's
that
also-
direction
there's the
have been
skin.
reinforced,
They're the blighted
Is it
skins.
the
at the
blighted?
same time,
Oh.
we get to celebrate Halloween in a way
Alright.
that's
Yeah, this
really
was
true to
Halloween.
Dead by Daylight.
So on my side, the product goal is to create collections like this for all seasons.
That is
These
so
collections
cool.
would be something that we could return to and add to every year, but
Yes.
on our own terms, in a way that's creative for Xavier, but also not feeling like too generic or too easy.
Maybe Joash, you could
That's
share with
definitely
us
a tin of beans.
different steps on the production to create these visuals.
Sure thing. So as you know, Rose has got a good idea of what the type of collection that she wants. So afterward, I think the first step is to talk to the narrative team. The idea behind it is to make sure that we have a good idea and make sure also that it's
Alien
kind of related
DLC.
to the character. So the cosmetic that we want is related to the character, the story background, and the lore. Afterward, we need to talk to the concept artists. They're the one who are going to put on paper pretty much with the art director and the concept art. To put on paper
this is
pretty
not
much
gonna be on
the-
YouTube for
the
sure,
idea that
but-
we want as cosmetics. So
Yeah.
and also this is the time for us to put in detail
This
what
is
we
what
want.
I
So
mean, though.
meaning,
Like, I
the
feel like they
accessories,
always are
the
pushing
detail,
out
and
the
type
skin
of
so
material that we
much.
want. Once we're done,
Because that brings
the
in the most
character
money.
team can use those concepts
Yeah, I think
to
so.
start their modeling phase. So pretty much
They've
to have
definitely
the
seen where the money is at the moment, haven't they?
model ready.
So in the case of the Fire Moon Festival, we created this in tribute to the Mid-Autumn Festival that is celebrated in so many Asian countries. And it is our own DBD-specific event that boasts like concerts and celebrations that are surrounding the full Fire Moon.
I like
and it's
that
a
they show
celebration
everything,
of
but
life
this,
and
in
also
my
a
opinion,
reflection
is not
upon death.
what I want to
So
see.
another part of
That's why
creating
they do it now.
this event ourselves was to be able to
Yeah,
include a
to
wider
make you wait
variety
for
of
what you wanna
characters
see.
into the collection. So, for example, those that didn't have an Asian heritage.
We should talk also about licenses because today, right now, we have something really important to share with the fans.
Who's your
Right,
favourite survivor, Stevie?
Indeed. So another interesting part of working on these collections is being able to work with existing licenses as well.
Oh!
So we're able to
Yes!
introduce new stories and other brands that we love also into
New
the
Myers.
world of Dead by Daylight. Speaking of which, anime and mangas are widely requested
No
from our
way.
fans around the world. And we're really excited to be able to announce today a new collection that's right around the corner, one that marks
Ooh.
DBD's first major crossover with an anime title. So without
Anime.
further ado,
Ah, drum roll.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
I love that! I love that! Leon and an Attack on Titan.
Oh my
Please.
god.
Please.
That is
So many of us on Dead by Daylight
Crazy.
team are big fan of anime, especially Attack on
that
Titan.
is cool.
The process of creating new outfits
I wanna
based
see
on
it.
the new collections
Yes,
based
please.
on Dead by
Show
Daylight
me.
has been really,
Show me.
really exciting. We thrilled.
I imagine
to
like a
be-
Titan
to be
skin.
including 10 different
Or
outfits.
killer.
10
Oh my
different
God.
outfits.
Survivor and killer.
Wow.
And
Oh my
Titan
god.
Trapper.
We need to say some surprise
Yes.
for later on. I think we can still give some glimpse of
Glimpse,
the concept
yes.
art for that.
Yes, yes, we are showing. Show me.
Show
Because,
me!
working on Attack on Titan was a great challenge, but really exciting one.
Titan Myers.
First,
Yes.
we had to assimilate like the iconic
Come on,
aspect
show
of
it.
the 2D art direction from the show, and
Stop
adapt it
teasing
onto
me and show me.
ensure like the characters remain themselves even if applied on DBD characters.
Show me.
And because they are not legendary outfits, the goal was not to reskin
They're
them
not
and
legendary.
transform them into
Okay.
something
Yeah, so
way
they all
too
mix and
different
match.
from
That's good.
our more realistic art direction. So we then came with bigger eyes, etc. We felt it more like, okay, we could create like great cosplay of this character. Our mindset was more, what if our DBD characters were part of the Attack on Titan
Wow,
universe?
okay.
And from who are they closer in their personalities and appearances?
I just
Will
want to
they
see
be
a
a
cool
blind
red
skin?
skin.
It was
Meg.
really important for us
It's
to
all
Yeah, of
Meg.
course. Of
to
course.
select some of our favorite characters from Attack on Titan, and so we could focus on
Who do you think it's going to be?
some
10.
aspect of
They said
of
10,
each
so basically
to
the 10
match
originals.
our DBD
You think so?
personalities.
Mm.
We have
For
Probably.
killers and
Eren,
survivors.
one of
Yeah.
the heroes
Dwight!
of the show, and we
Yeah, I
have
think you'll
Dwight.
get all the
Dwight,
originals
in
that
a
it
sense,
does.
is one of our heroes also on DBD.
He is
Here
our hero!
since years, and we kept the details
Jingle
of Dwight, like having
Dwight,
the
jingle
iconic
Dwight.
glasses, the messy hair.
Oh, let's go.
Even with
Wow,
the
that is
equipment
so
of Attack on
cool. Look
Titan,
at him.
we made sure like the equipment isn't straight, and we have like
Nothing's perfect
nothing's
because
perfect
it's
because
Dwight.
For her, it was easier
Yes,
because we
Serena!
have
Serena!
also, and
Serena.
it was a perfect match. She's an
Oh, look
at
that!
Wow.
That's nice.
Wow.
And
That is sick!
with Zarina, like they are both very inquisitive and
Cosplay?
investigators that work
Cosplay,
well.
Oh,
anybody?
nice.
Yeah, yeah, you
Kept
seen
the
it now, get
details
it.
of Zarina
I want to
herself.
cosplay this
We
already.
gave her
Is it
It
crazy?
doesn't
eye
exist
patch,
yet.
but not the glasses because she doesn't wear glasses.
That can be easily
The
done.
Armor Titan. He's there, you know. We have
look
it,
at that!
power cosmetic for
Wow.
for the-
Damn.
And
That's
not only was a good match because
Yeah.
we applied
Oh my
this,
God.
skin in one of our largest killer of the game, but also
I
we
love
were
this.
able to
He gets all the best
to
skins.
use
He does.
crystal form for the rage mode.
Where's Trapper?
And while the base of the
Where's
crystals
Meg?
are blue
Fuck
in
Meg.
the show,
What?
we tinged them with a
Could you
red
got your Serena
VFX,
skin? I see how it is.
to represent
I
the
want it on Fang.
traditional Oni
Yeah,
please.
blood rage
Thanks,
for the
Skip.
game.
That's
She's
it
got
for
pink
us.
and green, that's it.
We
God, I
hope
love
you
the Oni
enjoyed
skin.
the behind the look
No,
scene
we
and
wanted to see
also our new
more.
collection that we just show you. Of
We're
course,
teasing
we're gonna
us.
keep an eye for
Take
more
my money.
Attack on
Titan,
Titan
dude,
news.
that is
Oh,
fucking
that's so
epic.
nice.
心臓を捧げよ
Should have showed us 3
No,
out of the 10.
Shinzo wants to suck it
Or
off.
it 4.
心臓を捧げよ
This is it!
I love that.
This is it!
No, it's not! Yes, it is!
This is the trailer! I'm telling you, this is it!
Oh my god, she's...
Who is she?
New survivor! Oh my god.
She's pretty.
She has a nose ring. I love it.
Show the
love
booty,
her.
please.
Don't use your torch all at once!
Be careful! Don't be like Clis!
Lick it.
Whoa!
What?
Green flashy on the
What
hook!
is this a new map?
Yeah!
I hope so.
New house!
Is this
Oh, look at that! Oh, someone's behind you,
What the
look!
fuck? loco.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
She doesn't seem scared.
The dredge!
What the fuck is that?
June the 7th!
Oh, I love the looks.
Oh wow!
Hi everyone,
Yeah.
I'm Dave Richard,
Hey,
creative
Steve!
director on Dead
Nice!
by Daylight, and I'm super
That
glad
looks
to be here
sick.
today.
So
Yep.
the
share
leaks
the
were
newest
right.
content for
Yep.
our latest chapter.
They
leaks
were
right.
right. That
celebrate
is
the 6th
absolutely
anniversary.
insane.
The tradition is to
Is he going to mention it?
tell you all the content that's going to be in the chapter. And this time we're quite excited. We're changing the recipe a little bit, and we're doing an original chapter. So this new chapter is called Roots of Dread, and it's a full chapter. It contains
3
a new
weeks.
survivor, a new killer, and a new map within a new realm of the end.
A new map. That is
quite exciting.
awesome, dude.
It needed
Absolutely
a new
So the
insane.
story for the chapter revolves around a
They've been
town,
working hard.
a perfect town. Well, a town that seems to be
Round the
perfect.
town.
But of course, the residents are hiding something terrible. They're hiding secrets and a darkness.
What they
When that
hiding?
darkness starts to bubble up to the surface, it creates our newest killer, the Dredge.
The dredge.
Let's talk about
The
I
dredge.
like the name.
So the Dredge is inspired
Dredge
by
Man.
the Boogeyman, a
Oh,
story that
wow.
is global and is known around
Oh, the
many
boogeyman.
It's a domestic
Ew.
figure. It's a
Oh,
monster
but look
that
at
is really
him.
close to us.
Ew.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
something
that-
Chris would play.
Familiar environment
Yes.
inside our house, under our bed, in our wardrobe.
Under a bed.
That's the type of creature we
Yeah, that's what
wanted
the boogeyman does.
to feature.
I know,
and
but I
create.
don't want it.
So it is the physical representation.
Stevie be like,
of
looking
the
under there.
darkness
Hey!
of the
Hey,
whole
Get
get
out!
out! Get
No, it's-
out! Get out of here right now.
And it is a
Touching
weird
underneath.
and strange creature, a monster. It has an impossible biology featuring very
Look at his back! Look at his
different
back!
parts.
I like this.
It is
I like the way it looks.
as we and it's impossible.
It looks like a
His
real
little
killer.
arm!
When in front of this
A
creature.
little up.
We wanted to make sure to create a visceral scare when facing this creature.
It's
It's
still
a bit like
Victor.
when you're having
Having
a
a
nightmare.
nightmare.
You know it was super scary when you wake up.
I know
but
when
you
I see
can't
myself.
exactly put your finger on what it was
That you've seen, I don't know still to this day, every
The
single day.
visual design of the Dredge is quite unique. It's a first for Dead by Daylight killers. It's a monster recreated by different limbs,
Wow, that is
different
weird.
heads, claws, pincers, tentacles.
Got all the different skulls and
we
stuff.
wanted to make sure that you, the player, would be able to customize as you wanted this monster. What's really cool as well for the cosmetic is
What?
that we are able to explore themes that are organic, but also constructs, like this amazing cosmetic that features dolls.
Oh, okay.
To the power
This
of the
actually
Dredge.
really.
God is that?
So when playing the Dredge,
artistic.
we wanted you to feel like you're the embodiment of darkness, of fear itself.
Are you ready, Nasty? Because I'm gonna
We
worry you.
wanted to recreate that feeling of a monster that's really
How did I know
close
I'm getting it?
that lives in
Wow.
your house.
I'm
And
always
so
ready to be
there
married.
are two phases to the power.
Okay, here we
The
go.
first phase is the ability to use lockers to teleport from and to. So of course this is
That's
great
like
for,
TVs, but lockers.
map movement.
Like
You'll
Jens,
be
but
able to
lockers.
travel the map really quickly. But it's also great to surprise survivors that are nearby lockers. And even
But you're
survivors
almost
that
going
are
into a locker and then the
hiding.
killer comes
Oh,
out.
survivors
The
that are
second
hiding
phase of
inside the
power
lockers.
is called Night
Yeah,
Cycle.
what about my head
And
on
this is
build
where
now?
it gets really
What about
You're
Dwight?
just
Dwight, you're
calling
getting
out.
it.
So based
Dwight's
on
dead.
actions
Dwight's dead.
the Dredge will make and some passive abilities,
Imagine
the
you walk
Night
past the
Cycle
locker
will
and it
build.
just
I know. I
closes
can't
all the
wait
night.
for you to walk
when
past
it
my
is
locker,
finally
Chris.
completed, Night
Get
Cycle
him!
will trigger,
And suddenly I'll be
a
like,
darkness will engulf this
That
environment.
little arm gets him.
This darkness makes it very difficult to navigate.
But what if
especially
you
in
bring
chase.
Iron
The
Maiden
only
and then
thing the
you step out
survivor
of the
can
locker
see
but you're the
in
killer? Do you
distance
still scream?
Will be the Dredge
maybe,
itself.
depending what I bring.
That's really creepy, and will for
TV's
sure
already OP.
make the
Drex
survivor
looks, she's
make
trying to
mistakes.
kill us. No! Get back,
Of
demon!
course, the Dredge comes with
Well, if
3
I have
unique
Iron
perks.
Maiden,
We won't go into the details of these
maybe,
perks
I don't
today,
know. I have to see.
but I can
to do it
say that they are
purpose.
themed around chaos, secrets, and corruption. Okay, now let's move on to our newest survivor.
I
She's
wonder if he's
called
getting
Hattie
nuts.
Core,
Hattie.
and you might know her from some archive
thick.
entry.
She's from the
that
archives.
appeared in the
She
past.
was, yeah. Or she is.
She appeared 3 times in the archive, actually.
See, we have to take a
So
closer look.
Hattie is, as
We need
a
to
dual
discover
heritage.
this stuff.
She is born in northern India, but was raised by her adoptive family in Quebec. And so this will be an interesting background to explore through our different cosmetic and also
That's
through
Vancouver. That's
future
Canada,
archive
right?
entries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Addie has a very unique ability to see bleeds. These are areas of the world where the entity's influence intersect with our
Bleeds.
world.
It's
And
something
so
new,
Addie
eh?
had her share of paranormal adventures and encounters with
She can feel stuff or see
dreadful
stuff that we
beasts
can others
from
can't
the
see.
entity's world. Strange creatures.
Fucking mad.
And actually, we can
Cool
see
stuff.
on her body all sorts
We
of
will
scratch
find
and marks from these encounters.
She looks cool.
Of course, Addie will come with 3 unique perks added to the roster of abilities that the survivors are able to equip and use. These are themed around paranormal
that too.
insight, proficiency with occult items, and her own temerity.
Oh?
She's
And
gonna have a
finally,
boon.
Let's talk about the map.
Probably.
Yeah, she'll have
So
a boon,
this time
definitely.
around, we're really
what can it
excited to
be?
introduce a new realm.
No idea.
for
Something
this
like that you
chapter.
can see the killer at
So
all
really,
times.
we are going back to the roots of horror, to a classic.
Give
Something
Meg
that
a
we
beat
see
suit. Someone was like,
numerous
yeah,
times
I agree.
into different horror novels, movies, and other horror material. And this is a small American town.
Ooh.
So we wanted to make
With,
sure
like,
that we
shops
created
and
something
stuff?
domestic, something
Oh, this is going to be
familiar.
awesome.
And so for the Dredge map called
The Garden of Joy.
we are featuring one of the house of the perfect town that we talked about.
I didn't feel
This house
Look at
looks
that.
perfect from the outside. It is like a ghost sitting in the middle of a gloomy
Oh, there's
forest
logs you can get
created
caught
by
on.
the entity.
Fuck
I
you
love
lot.
When
that.
you go inside that house, you'll see how twisted and
Oh,
wrong
wow.
it is. Just like the residents that are hiding all of this darkness and secret.
Ooh.
What's really cool about this new realm
residents.
is that in the future, we will be able to explore it again, but in other contexts than in the Dredge perfect town.
Huh?
So this
But it's splitting it
realm
in
is
different
built
maps.
from different memories,
Yep.
from
Oh,
different
damn.
characters. And so
How
we'll
good
be
is
able to
that?
explore different cities wrapped inside that
Crazy.
same realm.
Damn, that
That's
is
clever.
nice.
All right. That was
Multi-universe,
the whole
yo.
content of our newest chapter, Roots of Dread. I hope you
Wow.
are as excited as us
Look at him.
to
Excited, I want to
try
play
this
it.
new content.
Yeah.
We'll be able to do so right after this event as we go live
go.
on the PTB.
Let's go.
Yeah!
The chapter will become available
Oh,
to
the
all
marks.
on June
Oh, that's
7th.
smart.
That is very
See
smart.
So
that?
thank you again for listening today.
Thank
and
you,
thank you
Dave.
for an incredible year.
That
of
is
Dead by Daylight.
awesome.
That looks really good.
Wait a minute.
What is that?
That's a Joker mask, right?
Hey there, everybody.
No,
I'm
it's a
Justin,
thing- it's like
one
a
of the product
jester hat,
managers
innit?
on Dead
Yeah,
by
Jester,
Daylight.
yeah.
Still stuck in this fog from earlier, but this time joined by a new partner.
Hi,
Influencer.
I'm May. I am a Twitch-lurking, dog-snuggling influencer manager on Dead by Daylight.
Hello.
So, since
Hello.
the Dead by Daylight anniversary wouldn't be the same without a celebration in the fog, both May and myself are here to share with you what's going on for the Dead by Daylight 6th anniversary in-game event.
We can download it
So,
yet.
last year we
No,
had
I've
a
looked.
really fun one, but the team
Yeah,
has
I'm
taken
checking
a
every 5
hard
minutes.
look at what
Yeah,
worked
let me
and
know,
what
please.
didn't, and we're trying to
Yeah.
find ways to take it
Yeah, I
even
keep checking.
further for the 6th anniversary, which is actually starting on this our real anniversary this year. So
Okay.
the
The
event
16th,
starts
yeah.
on June 16th. I think it's really cool. So for the theme this year, the Fog is going to be celebrating something called the Twisted Masquerade.
Oh.
Now, this
Okay.
is meant to be
How
a
cool
real
is
party
that?
in the world of Dead
You
by
can
Daylight.
get
that's
masks?
being hosted in the entity's name by someone
We
Better
could
than
have
that
gotten
shit
crowns. Yeah, better. We could have
Everyone
gotten
loves the
crowns before,
masquerade,
so maybe
we've
now it's
really
like a
tried to
special
run with the
mask.
theme and taken our decorations to
think
the
so.
next level. As you might have already noticed in this broadcast, we've added this gorgeous midnight blue to our
Yes.
usual black and
Yes.
gold color palette, and you'll see it all over the entity's
Oh,
realm during this
wow.
event. We're also reskinning the Killer Shack and the exit gates, and there's going to be some really cool, creepy effects because of it. Expect
That
the
is
entire fog
dope.
to be decked out to the nines.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that we're decorating for really the first time, like proving just how big this whole celebration really is. We really want this to feel like a party and a celebration. So everything
Oh,
is
did you
really
see
going
that
to
at the
play on this
exit gate?
masquerade theme in some
There's some
interesting
geezer
ways,
hanging on with lights
beginning with
on.
our anniversary cosmetics.
With a mask.
So last year was the second year that we actually did the crown collection, where
It's like a
mechanic-wise
mask
players would
bowl.
run around, find
Yeah.
pedestals, and
With
collect a
that-
I want a
crown
Meg mask.
for that specific character. But
No, not Mag.
this
Mag doesn't
year,
get
with
one.
this masquerade theme, we wanted to find ways that we could really push it further and deliver an even bigger payoff when it came to the
Delete Zarina.
cosmetics that you'd be able to collect.
So while you'll still be hunting
Exactly.
down
That's fine, I
pedestals
can play
in your
Kate.
trial, this time you're going to be grabbing
Kate.
invitations to the Twisted Masquerade. Collecting those invitations will earn you one of 12 possible cosmetics as killer or survivor. And
12?
since we're going to a masquerade, it's going to be beautiful hand-designed.
Spirit artist.
Last
that's
year,
what
we
it
had
is.
cosmetics for every
I
single
don't see
original
Meg.
character. It was the same crown
that's so
for
nice.
each and every one of them.
Did it
We
say
feel
Meg?
like that's run its
Oh.
No way! Is it what I think it is?
course, and we wanted to do something a little more special this year. This year, we're focusing on one original survivor and one killer for every year of Dead by Daylight.
It's not funny, I
The
couldn't
mask
see
you
because of the
earn will
writing.
only be wearable for that specific character, and it's tailor-made to
I
suit the
couldn't see, I was looking for Megan.
No,
The
it
mask
did
is
say
also
Meg
going to
is
be
not
earned
going to
randomly.
participate
So
this year.
even if you're playing as
No!
Dread, you might earn one for
She's going to
Elusive
be
Spirit.
going on like
And I mean, if you guys
retirement.
have actually seen it on the table.
Hunter's destroying
That's
Nessie's
like-
dreams.
So while we are focusing
Uninstall
on
That's
a smaller
Dwight's
subset of
mask.
characters, they're going to make much more
Dwight.
meaningful additions to your collection and look pretty sweet if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. I mean, I've had to resist just
Show it
putting
again,
this one
please.
on and trying to run away with
I'm
it.
going to write Meg in chat.
Been told
Meg.
many times I can't take it home with me, so I'll have to settle for just earning it in-game. And similar to what we did for
like
our
him, he's
Halloween
nice.
event, the Midnight Grove, the 6th anniversary will also include an event tome. So what's great about this is we're going to have 2 full levels of challenges and lore that's
Ooh, I like that.
directly tied to the Twisted Masquerade. And one big addition in this is going to be
Is the tome
community
free?
challenges.
Community
So last year,
challenges?
if you were around doing our community challenges, we were communicating on this
Oh, yeah.
via our social media channels.
Should be like so many hooks, so
We feel
many
like the players
rescues.
really enjoyed this, but we want to bring it a little closer to you directly in game.
There'll
Yeah,
be an
good idea.
entire top track dedicated to these community challenges. On that, you can track both the global progression of everyone making effort towards these community challenges and your own direct
Ooh,
contributions.
I like this.
Your own direct contributions are important because you're going to have to work and you can't just take advantage of everyone else's hard work.
Aw.
Exactly, but while the players are
We can't go
able to
AFK.
catch up so that they can go on to the next challenge, there will be a
Stevie
set
wants
of
boosted.
personal challenges below. on
Yeah,
each
you, like you
level
guys were
that
playing,
you
I
can
was
work
go
towards.
downstairs
And
watching
these are going to
a
also give
movie.
you a little bit more background on what's happening for the story behind the scenes.
And I come back just
of
at the right
archives
moment. You'd be
and
like,
the
yeah, we
Twisted
did. I'm like, good
Masquerade.
job.
I mean, you're going to be earning event
That movie
cosmetics
was going to
either
be
way,
what?
so
Having the
definitely
what?
take
Which
the
movie
time to
what?
try to
Let me
finish
take the
all of them.
reward.
So what about Dredge and Hattie? Are they getting something for this
Hattie, I
masquerade?
like that.
So since these are actually our 2 new characters
I love
coming
that name,
in,
Hattie.
They can have whatever
it's
they want
important
as
that
long as
we're
Meg gets
treating
something.
them as our guests of honor for the Twisted Masquerade.
Whoa!
If you're seeing some of the content that we're sharing,
Look at her!
both Dredge and Hattie are getting full outfits themed for the event that you can
I
unlock
see her.
between the community goals and the personal goals.
Look
So
at
if you want all of
That's
it,
the
you have to
killer.
do both.
And they're
Maybe it's
really
her.
worth
We don't
getting,
know.
So I suggest you
I
do.
don't know
And we
this.
also
I like
have
that,
some
Tiny.
very
Thank you.
cool,
High five.
Very gross charms.
High five.
Like this 6th anniversary rancid cupcake.
Hey.
Pop-up
Rancid
card. My
cupcake.
personal favorite, a skull with a little part of
Aw.
That's definitely a reminder of the last person who tried to bring a party hat into the fog.
You try and
Anthony
stop
doesn't
me.
like fun. So, for a few final touches on,
This
on
is
the
so
event,
cool,
we're
dude.
bringing back some things from last year that
Way
worked
more
really
into
well.
it than just
And
is a
then
card.
last year with
Loading
like the
screens
5th
with
anniversary,
developer
they did so
comments
much more.
and selected
So much
Yeah.
more. They had
So,
to because last
as
year
you're
when
loading
they,
up into
people were
your
upset,
game,
you
you're
know.
going to see quotes from wacky folks like myself, May, and others, and really bring you a
Because
bit
last
closer
year,
to,
what they
the
did
the
is
really
was
cool
we had
people
the
who work
crowns
on
the
Dead by
4th
Daylight.
year.
On top of
And
that, we're
then
going to be
on the
bringing
5th
back
year,
our
it was the
daily
pretty much
discounted
almost the
Shiny
same
Secrets.
crown.
Reskin
instead
crown.
But
of
a little
cycling
bit
on a weekly
reskinned, and that
basis,
was it.
we're
That was
going
pretty
to
much
be
it.
changing all of the perks every
Everyone's
single day
spamming cakes.
and be providing you a discount, so it costs less iridescent shards for every single perk available during
Oh,
the event.
nice.
Craig was going on about this.
On
didn't
top
he?
of that, because we know you guys love blood
Oh!
points,
Oh!
we're going to be doing a weekend blood hunt event.
Alright, we're gonna play.
And then, again, still not done.
Okay.
We're going to be
PCB's
giving
live.
a lot of login currencies.
Let's
so
go. They're trying to
that's not
push it
enough
out
blood
now,
points for you,
guys.
not
They're
enough
trying,
gift
like, come
fragments,
on,
not
everybody
enough
come
iridescent
back.
Shards. Players will
Stevie.
be able to earn more of these
Craig
just
saying
by
the
logging in.
PCB's live.
It's
I can't see
definitely
it.
not the time to
think it
save your
is.
pennies for a rainy day.
No.
There's so much
I
fun
can't
stuff
see
to
it
get.
yet.
Take advantage.
Nope.
But for now, on
No,
behalf
not
of
for me.
everyone, I just want to say thanks again for another amazing year
Is
of
it
Dead by
public
Daylight.
test external
We'll see
branch
you
for
in the
public
fog on
test?
Yeah, it's not there
June
yet.
15th for the Twisted Masquerade.
Yes, I can see.
We're very excited
Yeah, I
to
can
share
see
some
too.
great news about the DBD
It's
mobile
there,
game.
but if I start downloading it, I
So
won't be able to
we had
hear
a big update in Japan at the end of April, and the results are amazing. We want to progressively release this to the rest of the world too.
2.59
In the
gig.
United States, there will be a closed beta test
I'm gonna
in the
pause it a
next
minute.
few weeks, so stay tuned for that. You should know there's going to be quite a lot of new features in this version of the game. Leaderboards, quick matches, team system. We're also improving many aspects of the game. There's going to be visual improvements on the performance, fluidity of gameplay, and the control layout, and the new player tutorial.
Oh, nice.
Also, there's going to be some brand new rewards added and some unique customization. More news are going to be coming very soon.
What is this? This summer? Get ready. True moment, your
Use some
favorite.
skins.
Yes, Trapper Daddy! Hunty! She has muscle, dude.
What? Let's go.
Spirit!
Oh, she looks so lovely and cute. Yes, Trapper, get it. Yes. Hooked on you.
Dating sim!
A dating
Yeah!
sim.
Yes, no fucking way! They're joking. They're joking.
What more did we want? We can't ask for anything more than this.
If you had told me when we launched this game that I'd be here 6 years later with my
They are
favorite
joking.
They're not!
announcing
No, I don't
Dead
think
by
they are.
Daylight dating sim, I would
It's
have
legit!
never believed. And that is what makes today such an amazing
It is.
I'm
What?
excited to be able to announce that Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim, is
Oh
quickly
my
coming.
god.
So
Hooked on
it's
You.
a crazy idea. It's an
What?
absurd concept,
Let's go.
but we are always looking for new ways to tell our Dead by Daylight
Like a
stories.
Sims.
And our fans have shown us over the years.
No, it's not
Fucking
Sims.
girl.
Now, what is it?
They
You
are
talk to a
for,
character.
more
Oh, like a
background,
storytelling
date
thing.
him.
stories about
Yeah.
our characters.
Oh, I would love
So
to
you can
date
You
join
Trapper.
choose
this
one
Last year we
to
did
get
an
closer
official,
to, and then you have to
communication
give like the
update
right
on
answers
new
and
ways
stuff.
Potentially
Oh, the spirit.
expanding the universe.
What the
Show me that booty,
fuck?
yo!
And I think the third
More
one,
of me daddy tricks are being a
was
naughty
more-
survivor.
and
Oh
that
no,
was a
the
surprise,
I want
what?
Sunny
We
Trapper
decided to
to
go for it.
what?
This was a tall order. We needed to find the right people to do this
Justice.
to really treat this properly so that
No, they're
it
joking.
didn't turn out
I don't know if they are.
as insane.
No,
I don't
it
think they are.
can't be. It might be.
So we decided to go with some specialists out there.
I don't know.
Some people that made a little game called I Love You, Colonel Sanders that was very well
No,
received.
they're fucking with us.
And I'm very happy to have with me today Alexei from PsyOps
Ian!
to talk a little bit. He's the creative director for the
They're not
upcoming
joking.
Dead
No.
by Daylight
No, I
dating
think
sim.
it's real.
Thank you for having me. I'm
Look
really
at that,
excited that I got
the
to
sandbox!
create such a unique take on such a really serious and kind of grim world and bring it into a little bit of hearts and butterflies and shine some.
feel like
really
I'm-
No
warm
way.
light
Is
on
this
it.
1st of April
That's
joke?
awesome. So yes,
Nope.
you're absolutely
No,
right.
no.
We created a very grim universe, and we
Can't
asked you
be.
to do something
How do we
extremely
feel?
silly with it.
Weird.
How does
Yes.
one go
I
about
feel like I'm getting.
making this
That
work?
means
I'm
you can
getting
date
pranked.
Sure,
Leon?
well, I like to say that.
No,
when
I
making
think
a
it's like
project
dating the
that's
killers.
as off kilter and unexpected as this, the big gimmick for me is that
Oh.
there
They might
is
be
no
bringing
gimmick.
DLCs
It is
for
a
it, though,
serious game that
to
we take
include more
really
characters.
seriously when we create it.
I don't know. I
and
don't
we
believe
treat
him.
all of the characters
I
with a
do.
sense of humor,
just
but
said
with
it's a
sort of deep
serious
respect
game.
as well, so that we can make a really compelling game.
They are with their
that does
feet in a
justice to
sandbox.
the expectations that fans have and the expectations that these characters would have if they
mine.
were slightly more real.
So it's a matter of really finding a new, interesting
They're joking.
context in which
No!
this character can actually
Mm-mm.
express a different
No.
side of themselves.
This is
Yeah,
just how to
so,
download the
the story
PTB
that we're
facts.
creating is very much not a canon story for the Dead by Daylight
Important to put it
universe.
out there.
Want to make sure that's clear. That being said, we want to create something that really does justice to the truths that have been established. So we started someplace as far away as we could by thinking about, what is the brightest and happiest kind of take on this world? Well, maybe it's something like the beach episode of a sitcom or an anime series. And then kind of
pull our way back into that main core experience of what's going through these killers or survivors' minds at any given moment, and try and make sense of those two worlds playing together and see what kind of crazy stuff comes from it.
So obviously one of the main questions that people have is, what characters from Dead by Daylight will I be able to interact with in this?
Sure. Well, leaning into that kind of sitcom or anime kind of cliches and tropes,
Dwight,
and then kind of turning
David.
them on their head, we decided to take 4 killers, since killers are the most monstrous and inhuman characters in the world, and make them as human as we could by assigning 4 kind of typical TV trope
So
archetypes
Huntress,
to them.
Trapper,
So
probably.
we've got
Yeah.
the Trapper,
Look
who
at
is standing in as the jock. We've got the Huntress, who is standing in as the overachiever.
God, look at those
We've got the
thighs.
Wraith, who is playing the nerd. And we've got the Spirit, who is the goth.
Wow, look
That's
at her.
amazing. And it's interesting also as a take, because those sort of archetypes, those cliches from horror
This is
movies
weird.
from forever ago
Yes.
are things that we try to not erase, but we try to avoid when we did Dead by Daylight, especially on the survivor
I would
side.
definitely
We
date
had
Trapper.
them much more be human.
But the
you
way
could get
Spirit
chance.
looks
So
there
it's really
and
interesting
Huntress,
to
I'm
see
dating
those
both of them
things
too.
that
I'm
are
gonna be,
very
I'm
the
be, I'm
horror
gonna be a
genre
cheater.
Be represented.
I'm gonna be dating 3 people at the same time.
In writing the experience, it
Well,
made
wait,
for a
the
really
riff.
fun twist. And,
He's a nerd.
And what we recognized when we
He's
dug
gonna be
as
my
deep
best
as we
friend.
could into the lore and talk so much with your team.
He can't
is
rub
that
my back.
All of these killers come from a really human place to begin with. They've all suffered some sort of trauma or some sort of really dark thing in their past that bringing them into this kind of comedy scenario, but still exploring their real lore, it was just like pretty wild. So we had a lot of fun with it.
Very cool. And who, as
Are
the
they joking?
player,
They're not joking.
Like, it was an
They're not
interesting
joking,
choice
Stevie.
to figure out who the player would be in this scenario.
Well, we want to let the player play
Something
as
else to stream
themselves.
for you.
So this is an interactive branching story, and you will get to make decisions that
hope they
define
will
who
add
you
more
are.
eyes to this.
There is no canon version of yourself.
Nice
And
glasses.
We thought that was a great way to really do
Oh,
justice
true.
to the huge amount of diversity and variety in the Dead by Daylight audience.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to make sure that the 4 killers who you get to romance really represent 4 very different types
So I
of
can literally go to
relationships,
bed with Trapper.
and you get to be yourself and see which killer.
I
is
don't know
right
how
for
far you can go with
If
Trapper.
he
as you
said
make honest
romance-
decisions in response
Yeah.
to
Yes,
some,
that means
some
like
terribly
kiss.
strange questions.
I hope.
That's awesome.
Or is he gonna put a trap on my neck and I'm
a very
dead?
important piece of
Don't
also
piss him
building
off.
that world and really giving the ambiance, the gravitas it needed, is the music.
Yeah.
And you got a really cool opportunity in there.
Yeah, we worked directly with Michel, the composer for Dead by Daylight, to make sure that even though we took this to a very different sonic place of marimba and steel drums and some jazz flute solos or Spanish guitar, we still got to express that kind of core DNA of Dead
Don't know
by
what to think of
Daylight
this.
and give people
think it's a
something
joke.
that's new and
It isn't.
unique,
No,
but
it is not a
also
joke.
It's
kinda
not a
true
joke,
to
it's
the
legit.
original game that
Because
that
I know how
they
many
love
people are
so-
simping all the
so
time about
Michel
like the
was kinda
killers
happy
and
to be
survivors
able
and all
to
that stuff.
try
And that-
hand
and
at a
that's why
few
they've done
different
it.
styles
That's why.
that I hadn't, and I think he
Yeah, but it's a
surprised
bit
both
of a
us
money
with
grab.
the jazz flute.
It
Yeah.
may seem like an odd thing
Well,
to
pledge
say
him.
about
You
something
guys
that sounds and looks
open the PTB?
so different,
Yeah. Yes.
but we wanted to make sure
It
that
looks
it really
nice.
feels fresh.
Oh, I
for
didn't.
Oh, I
us.
hadn't
I know,
opened-
I'm not there yet.
No, I thought you meant are you downloading it? I've
No,
limited
no,
it
no,
so
I
I
just-
can watch
I
this.
just started
Join
it.
us here
I like the
in,
new menu.
sunny Montreal for this little beach moment. I can say that this is one of the most out there things that we've ever done, and I'm very, very excited about this. You obviously want more details. There will be more information coming, but for now you should know you'll be able to get your little hands on Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim this summer on Steam.
No.
I've heard enough about this now.
You'll also
Give me the
get
roadmap.
a unique charm in Dead by Daylight
I think it's a bit.
after that.
I don't know.
Now, thank you again to all of our fans. Thank
It's not
you
something I'll be
for
doing, I'm not gonna
making
lie.
this possible
I
for
would.
us.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah,
for
I will.
once, I will say,
Well, crack
I'll
on.
see you on
But
the
that's the
beach.
thing. I want to see it. Maybe, yeah,
Well,
maybe you're right.
That's
actually.
a wrap for our 6th anniversary broadcast.
That's a wrap.
And
Where's the
for
road?
an amazing year of Dead by Daylight.
Excuse
I
me.
hope you enjoyed yourself. The
Where's
PTB
the
for our
roadmap?
latest chapter, The Roots of Dread, is
Hey!
live now. So go try it. Have fun.
Special
Again,
surprise.
a huge thank you to our entire team and to you, our amazing
This is gonna go.
community.
Here's a
You know, time
picture
really flies.
roadmap.
It seems
Yeah, new
like just
content.
yesterday
Nobody
that
voted for
during
new
our
content.
5th anniversary, we revealed to you that we were going to do a
Wait.
Resident Evil chapter. Your reaction was
Wait.
so good.
Are
at
they
the time
doing a
that we
second
wondered,
one?
Why stop there?
Oh no!
Are they doing a second one? Are they?
Ah! Run back!
No way.
Say it!
No way.
Run back!
Wesker? Project. It might be Wesker.
Project W!
Oh, that could be Wesker.
No way!
Oh, that might be
Project W,
Wesker.
Wesker. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
So cute.
What are these?
But does this
Oh my
mean they
gosh.
are gonna do
Oh my God.
more skins for Leon?
So what does that mean?
No, that means Eva and Chris's character, I guess. And Wesker, probably.
So like an
Maybe.
expansion?
Yeah, another DLC.
It'll be another DLC, yeah? So you'll have another new killer, 2 survivors.
Oh,
When is
please
that
let it
coming
be
then?
Wesker.
At the same time?
They didn't say.
No, probably after, like, the chapter after the,
No.
this one.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think it will be announced at the same time. You don't think so?
No, I think it's gonna be after
That's
this
July
chapter.
then? Because
Possibly,
normally
yeah?
it takes every 3
Yeah.
months, right?
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
one's out on the June.
Yeah.
July, August, September it'll be.
So July, August? Nah, why would they announce it like that? Or no, they won't. That was it.
Thanks for watching.
GG!